Hey, what's up guys? Jordy here, your Tuts Plus instructor. For this lesson, I'm going to teach you some basic things for when it comes to video technologies. You are not going to need this information, but it will make you understand more of what's going on in the background. Let's start with the camera. How does your camera create these digital files? Well, basically, the light comes in through the lens. The lens creates the image. If you zoom in with your camera, you have a different result as if you are zoomed out. We speak of optical image here. Behind that lens sits a sensor. The purpose of the sensor is to transform the light photons into an electrical pulse. That electrical pulse is then being sent through a small computer within your camera, which creates that digital file on a particular storage. That storage could be an SD card, a DVD, a digital tape, a hard disk, etc. Now, this is a process which creates one image. And we all know that we need multiple images per second to make it act like a video. So that process acts in a cycle. And for Europe, that'll be 25 images or frames per second. For the US, that'll be 30 frames per second. When we watch a film in the cinema theater, we'll be looking at 24 frames per second. Those are the industry standards. So, okay guys, we know we have a sequence of images now. This is going to be stored in a track, but a digital file is able to have multiple tracks. So, what are those other tracks for? Well, they are for the sound. In sound, we can find, basically two popular recording types. The first one is mono. This means that we have one track of audio. One microphone captured that audio and is being recorded together with the video track. So we end up with a total of two tracks, one for the video and one for the audio. The second audio recording solution is stereo. These are two audio tracks recorded at the same time. Usually these are split into a left and a right channel, just as our ears, so that means it will create more dynamic as we can play with the depth of the sound. So that creates a total of 3 tracks. Now, there's also surround audio which contains more tracks, and we have 3D videos these days which creates multiple video tracks, but I'm not going to go too deep into that. Now, besides the video and audio track, we can also add metadata tracks. These are tracks that contains information like the time and date the clip was shot. Now also subtitle tracks. All these tracks are wrapped together within that one digital video file. Alright guys, enough about that. Let's now take a look at the images individual. Each image needs to have a certain size, and we can find two categories in here. SD or standard definition, and HD or high definition. SD is coming from the older days, where the size of the video was only 720 by 576. These are the number of pixels in width and height. The more we have of these pixels, the sharper the image will be. And therefore, we have high definition, which goes out for a resolution of 1920 by 1080. These were the very basics of video technologies, which I think you definitely should know. In the next lesson, we are going to start with opening Premiere Elements for the first time, and we are going to take a look at its media organizer. Thanks for watching, guys.